Hey yo, and just like that, we back like we never left, man. What up? Welcome back to No Strings Attached on a Wednesday. My audio okay, man. I had some audio issues earlier. We good? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we're all gravy.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, man. We running a little late tonight, so we're gonna get straight to it, man. We ain't gonna belabor the moment this evening, man. We got the big homie Lionel in here. What up, Li?
What's good, y'all? Happy Wednesday. I hope y'all are having a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night. And it's only about to get better. What's good?
You dig? And of course, we got Shody Mo, aka Sister Mo, aka Cozy Mo. What up, Mo?
Yeah, what up, y'all? Welcome back on a Wednesday night. You already know what time it is, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's get right into it, man. Tonight, let me make sure my everything went out okay, because I thought it might have been slipping, but I think we good, right? Yeah, we good. Okay, we good. Talking about tonight, man, stuff that what not to ask your partner, right? We always talk about stuff that you ask, conversations that you have. Sometimes, well, I guess there's two schools of thought, right? Some things maybe are better left unsaid, and then the other school of thought is you can ask whatever you want to ask, but you got to be okay with the answer, right? Right. If you're going to ask it, you can't be upset with the answer that come back at you. So we're going to get to that tonight. Let me close this out. Hold on. My sister's tripping. But let's go here, though, to talk about this. I don't know if y'all caught this, but this kind of went, I guess, kind of viral. Mo got it up for us. What's up? Y'all jump in the chat, too, man. We appreciate y'all. If y'all want to jump in here with us tonight. I'm going to play a video for y'all, man. This comes from, let me pull it up. Hold on. I want to make sure I give them their credit. The name of the, what was the name of the, hang on. I'll get it. God damn it. The Desirable Truth. There we go. That's the name of the channel. That's the channel name, The Desirable Truth. And he was out. He does a thing where he like asks people questions on the streets, whether they going to the club or just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And he grabbed a couple. And here's the question that he asked. Mo, you might have to play it. Let me make sure we get it up first. All right, go ahead, Mo.
All right. Hold on.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're
Hold on,
my
pause
idol.
you real quick, Mo.
All
right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Okay. All right, can we just stop right there? So look, most people whole thing, yeah, celebrities, that's a common thing, right? For somebody to say a celebrity, right? But you could tell that they've maybe had this conversation before, or maybe she's brought this up before based on his energy. He knew what she was gonna say already. He probably is tired of hearing about this shit already. And then the way she told, if you bring it back a little bit more, the way he was like, well, he's an idol. And old boy was like, well, I'm an idol too. You're my idol. The way she said it was so
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's
Like, okay, he a little hurt. He said,
I'm
well,
an
damn,
idol
what about-
too.
He said, what about me, girl? Shit.
I'm an idol too, nigga. Shut
I'm
up.
right here.
Right. Shut up. All right, let's let it play out. Go ahead, Mo.
somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
Music. All right, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay. Just for the record, I'm no relationship guru. I tell y'all that every time on the show. That shit ain't gonna work out. They got about another 2 weeks. they got a hot 2 more weeks left.
I know. I was thinking this is gonna spark some shit up. Now they're gonna be beefing when they get home because of this.
This shit ain't over.
This is supposed to be date night. It's supposed to be fun.
It was probably a regular chick he was thinking about and didn't want to say that shit. It was probably some regular girl that he could probably bag. It was like, nah, I ain't even gonna go there. So you know what? Let me say some shit.
He's like my ex.
No, like an ex that's crazy. If it's an ex, damn.
I'm sure many people would if they could.
Not somebody you had already.
It just seemed, it made to me, it made, my bad, y'all. To me, it made him seem, I don't know if emasculate is the right word. I think that's getting thrown around too much. But it made him come off to me like I don't know. It just didn't feel good, young homie. It didn't feel good. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, damn, like she ain't even hesitate.
Well, yeah, he had to clarify, and he had to be like, well, if they was gonna give me $1 million, then yeah, I'd go ahead and do it. Like, what?
Like, that's not what we talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about guilt-free, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You get one shot at somebody. You dig? Let's get it. And he gonna give me a bunch of I ain't. That's why he threw it in there. I ain't thirsty to have sex with somebody.
He was just trying to shade his girl.
Right.
Yeah. Let me pull him back
I'm not
up.
thirsty like her.
Let me pull him back up real quick. Hold on. Right.
Right.
I ain't like her.
Meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty.
He was sad.
He said, all right.
He was sad. But okay, let me ask everybody in the chat. First of all, is this a question that you would even be comfortable asking, talking to your mate about, right? Some people are very like cool with it. They would, it's not that big of a deal. And it's different strokes for different folks. Pause, right? We know that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be a little bit delulu, like they be saying. I'm gonna be like, nah, like they wouldn't fuck nobody else but me. I don't even want to know, even if it's a celebrity. I don't care. Don't talk about that shit with me, because now I don't like them. The real just hating, like shit.
What would throw me off more though is if the dude is like that you talking about is the exact opposite of me.
Right.
Like if it's a motherfucker that's like 6'5", bright skin and swole, I'm like, well, hold on, shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Like, damn, so do you even like me? Like,
right. I'm like, bitch, I'm 5'10", dark skin and skinny. The fuck is going on around here?
She could like both. She's a human. The brain is complex enough to where she can say, I think this is attractive, but then also think the light skin too.
Right.
It would make me feel, I ain't gonna lie, okay, hell to the no. There we go. Nah.
Look, they said I'm good.
My man would have named the name and I would have said Michael B. Jordan. There you go. I mean, look, some people cool with it, you know what I mean? Because you're like, well, it ain't gonna never happen. But you know what I'm saying? If Beyonce would have swung my way, yeah, I'd go ahead and dust that on off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
real easy work.
I'm comfortable talking about anything in the universe, like seriously. But this is just one of the things I wouldn't want to talk about. It's just like one of those corny conversations. Like I hate participating in the corny shit. Like I literally will just shut down. I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like if you ask, Tamira will ask me some corny questions sometimes. And I'm just like, you get no response, but I'm not responding to this question. And I'll just continue on with life because why would you even ask me that? And then that's because these teachers be teaching people there's no such thing as a stupid question. Like I hate engaging in questions that are like this will like never happen. Why are you asking me that? But then real shit though, like if you want to have a conversation about like, you know what, it's just been on my heart and on my soul to have a guilt-free weekend. Like, can you grant that for me? So, like that's a conversation we can have. I'm not gonna hypothetically sit up here and say like, who would you love to like? This is crazy, and I'm not participating.
Because look, it can that's what I'm saying. Like it's two sets of thoughts with what not to ask your partner. It's like one is it better left unsaid? The second is if you ask the question, are you okay with what the answer that comes back to you? Because look, she said Drake. She could have said some nigga that like, maybe ain't famous or ain't so famous. She could have been like, shit, motherfucker from around the corner. if it's guilt free, like the trainer at the gym, I think that nigga fine as hell. Like, whoa.
Like
Yeah,
now,
And that's
work.
the part of me that like I recognize half the time, more than half the time. Like that could actually happen. Like she could really think the trainer from around the corner is like attractive. And like, what do you do about that? Of course, you wouldn't want to know that, but then at the same time, like that's just the reality. Like if she thinks he's attractive, that's what she thinks. But it's just like you wouldn't want to tell your partner. Like you don't want to just have a conversation like, oh yeah, I think this person from around the block or I saw HEB is hot. But like the reality is that probably or that very well could be the case. It's not like people just only have eyes for you all the time.
Yeah.
It just strikes something in you that like we need to get past. Like we need to stop protecting our little piece of ourselves and grow up.
No, that's real talk. I shout out to Dreamer. You said I love hypothetical convos.
Oh, I can't. Why?
So, babe, what would you do if I died?
Oh my god! Please, why does that trigger me so much? I'm like, please, like please. Like a billion things could happen. That might never happen. Like, why are we even going down that road? Let's talk about something that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, but I thought that like this dude, like she was so quick with hers, you could tell that like that's either he's over that conversation that they had at some point, or he's just tired of her talking about him, or something's going on. Let me play it one more time. Let me bring it up one more time. Po fella, he got some
jamming his music and shit, liking all his Instagram posts, and I'm over here trying to start the video over on the.
He got PTSD. Po boy.
On the wrong.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Go smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
All right,
all right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
That face.
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I like how she's like, yeah, you were my idol. Yeah, you my idol too. Like
she tried to massage his ego a little bit.
Like clearly nobody streams your music. Clearly you're not a world like renowned artist.
You know what? Not have any Drake.
Because everybody's a rapper or an artist now. What if he got like, what if he's a SoundCloud rapper?
Right.
That might be a major hit to his ego.
That's what I was
no disrespect to the SoundCloud rappers out there, but like
crushed dreams. Like I feel like his dreams was just being crushed right in front of us.
And let me say this: I thought about it this next time we just watched it right now. If let's just say hypothetically, shout out to Dreamer. Let's just say hypothetically, me and my lady having this conversation. I would not want my lady to say somebody that we all know is out here like smashing a bunch of bitches. We know that Drake is out here smashing. So I'm like, damn, so you just want to smash this niggas out here fucking everything? Like, goddamn. You just gonna be a groupie? Like, at least, like Dreamer said Michael B. Jordan. Now we know a lot of women want to sleep with him, but we don't know like his business like that, right? Now we don't know, you know what I mean? But like Drake, we can give you all types of bitches that we know this nigga be fucking with, right?
I feel like it's gotta be the status.
Be able to pull Drake, like
it's gotta be status because is he like that desirable to where like all these like women on the planet want him, or is it just because like clearly he's cool, like makes good music, connections? Like what is it genuine desirability? Like you really just want to fuck him that bad, or is it just like the position, the status?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't really see with Drake personally. I've said it before and I say it again. Like I personally, not to say Drake is an unattractive person because he's an attractive guy. Like I get it, but I'm personally not attracted to Drake. Like
right.
So I don't get it. Like I don't understand that. That's just the first answer right off top. Like ew.
And you know, I gave myself like a chance to just like watch. I sat down and watched his concert on YouTube the other day, and I just felt like he's so awkward. Like I felt secondhand awkwardness
He's
watching.
Canadian. I be trying to
Oh,
tell you.
exactly. That's what I said. I feel like I was watching a white person perform hip hop, like rap. Like it felt so awkward. It's like, oh yeah, he is white.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I just think I don't know. Like for me, I would. This sounds weird. I would just feel a little bit better about myself if my lady picked a guy who, like, I don't know, maybe somebody that's been married for a long time, right? Like a dude, like that's like a famous person, but he in like a long-term relationship or some shit. You know, like,
Jay-Z.
We're gonna be respectful, head ass.
yeah. Like if you know, shit.
Rick said, show some respect for yourself, girl.
Right, have some respect for yourself.
Not you just getting fucked backstage, like
right. Like she be like, oh, I want to fuck Future.
Look, if Naomi was on here, she definitely would say Future.
That's what you know what I mean. It's like,
I'm like, I know Naomi hit list low key. She always talks about
you know her hit list.
her celebrity hit list. Future definitely on it. I think The Weeknd on it too.
The Weeknd seems like an interesting pick for her.
She loved The Weeknd.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see.
I don't know. I think that was one that she said that she would rather like a friend that loves him and would do it to take one for the team for both of them. I feel like that was the conversation she had one time.
She is crazy. I do.
Now Naomi off the wall shit. That's why she needed to be here for this conversation. I feel like this is something Naomi would be like, hell yeah, like okay, I'll get that pass. Shit.
So it's okay. I have a friend for you.
You know what needs to be studied though is why this gentleman. And look, I feel like a lot of people gonna say this is the emasculating of men is that he didn't feel comfortable for whatever reason. Now maybe he got some ulterior shit. Like Mo said, maybe he actually got somebody for real that both of them know that maybe he might really want to smash, right? But like he didn't even he could have just said Beyonce. He could have just said whatever. You know, just make some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the baby in her. Fuck it, just go nasty. Just go nasty with it, right? Fuck it. But he could have, he could have just threw something out there, you know what I mean? And he decided to go, I'm not thirsty. I wouldn't do that. It's just the question.
She even called his bullshit too. She was like, he know who he want to say, but he not gonna say it. Like basically. Like, yeah. I already know he got somebody in his mind. Like, and she had said that. So.
Well, she needed to take notes because she just was too ready to blurt that out.
Yeah, she kind of gave. Listen, I hate to say this.
And no, he even kind of said it at the same time. Like, he was like, Drake, yeah, I already know Drake.
Right, he said it before.
Like, he was really,
he was like, let me save myself.
Let me pull her back up. Let me assess her. No disrespect, King, but it's kind of bird.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna
stop it right there, bro. Stop it right there. He know. And look, she rubbed her thigh when she said it. Bring it back. Watch it. Rewind it. Listen a little bit. Watch her rub her thigh.
To sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Pause it.
She said, just in case Drake watching.
That's bird energy. She rubbed her entire pelvic area around to the ass and back. He was feeling that shit in her.
Just in case Drake watching. Look, I got
right. She rubbed that shit out like all of this. He can get all of this area. Fuck no.
She couldn't help it.
Exactly. Because look, hold on. The rest of the bring it back one more time. We're gonna let it play. Her hands are in the same position except for that one moment.
I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy.
Drake, he gotta move.
Every time I like his music.
Drake is brought up, she gotta move her hands.
It's because how do you stand there? He doesn't know how to be. He doesn't know how to exist in this sort of a situation. Like, what do? Do you just laugh and wave? Do you smile and support? He doesn't know how to react to the fact.
First of all, let's address his fit. I'm not really feeling it.
The striped bowling shirt.
I was like, the overshirt. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, it's coming off as it. Look, his
he
whole.
Should have went black tee just straight up.
That's what I'm saying. He looks like a dude who may not be confident, and she out here in a goddamn. What is she wearing, Mo?
Yeah, he need to pick a shirt. One or the other.
like the tight romper, right?
Yeah.
And look, and them type of rompers, typically when you get up from sitting down, the ass cheeks is hanging out. The way she got it, the way she's wearing it, right?
That's the type you got to readjust often.
Facts. She got to readjust.
Yeah, if you got some ass, somebody, you know what I'm saying.
And the way she was rubbing on herself, she was letting Drake know. Now look,
now this
Drake,
is something that tells me that this is something that she thinks about probably often when she be seeing Drake on Instagram, or she probably at the concert because he on tour.
She gonna be one of them.
I wonder if this is her like broke Drake. Like, was this her trying to find like Drake in real life?
See, that's what I'm trying to see. Like with his look, is it? Are y'all getting Drake from him? What are y'all getting?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like, I could see that. Like, no, if I knew like this person loves Drake, and then like seeing this, probably I could see something there. It's not like he just looks like Drake. But I could, you got to settle somewhere. You're not gonna be able to get Drake. You're not gonna be able to just land on the dime. So
there's some Drake lookalikes out there. You know what I'm saying?
There
I got a little closer to the mark than this guy.
But to my point I was making earlier though, at least this nigga is like kind of in the vein of Drake. He got kind of about the same skin tone. He got the little beard and shit like Drake got that. Yeah, he kind of
black than Drake, but still mixed.
He does, yeah. He's funny though, but the fact that she moves her hands and rubs herself every time they say Drake is hilarious.
Yeah.
Let it run one more time. Let it finish through, Mo.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
All right, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash.
Okay.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I got it, Mo. I got it. Y'all ready? He thinks because listen, she's an attractive young lady.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in his mind, he thinks that his girl could actually get backstage and smash Drake.
No, he's worried. Like,
yes, no, he's
like
worried.
He's concerned. That's why I said I feel like if you're a girl that thirsts over, any celebrity, I feel like Drake is. I don't want to say an easy target, but it's an accessible target. Like people know the type of woman Drake be into. So as long as you exude that energy, that look, that's something, you might just be able to get a response in the DMs. He responding to DMs sometimes. He be looking at chicks in the club and the shows, so that's probably why he's just like uncomfortable with it, because he's like, damn, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Out of any celebrity, like Drake is the one you probably could bag one night.
Yes.
And
look, you gonna get upset when I say this though, Mo. But I would love to know where they were on their way to this night.
To the Drake concert. I'm just playing. He already mad because he actually spent some money on this nigga ticket. You got me spending money on the dude you trying to leave me for, like, girl. And he wanted to say somebody. That's why he made that face. He was like, when he was talking about he didn't know. And then something clicked in his mind that was like, listen, this probably gonna go viral on the internet. I gotta seem like a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He gotta play that role. Do that to my woman. Like, boy, bye.
But what I'm saying, and I know women gonna get upset with me for this, but I can make an argument that they don't really look like they going to the same place. She looked like she going to the club to turn up.
Yeah, I mean, I have to see the shoes. Did they show the shoes? Because I can't really.
Nah, they don't show the shoes, but she looked like
she might have some like sandals on or something.
It looked like she might be getting ready to go eat with him, and then she gonna go link up with her girls after they finish eating.
She's outside.
Yeah.
That nigga looked like he going on a date, and she looked like, nigga, after we eat this food, shit, nigga, I'm finna go pull up to the spot.
So I was saying he need to pick a shirt, one or the other.
Yeah, because
He looked like he was in his closet, like really contemplating that shirt. He was like, shit, which one?
Like he said, this gonna set it off. This gonna set that black off.
I can't. And you know what? I think it is that's throwing it off for me is that the inner fabric is just white. Like, why can't we see the
White,
stripes on the
yeah.
inside? Like, I don't like that. Something's
That's
off.
not real fabric. That's not
He
real
looks a
fabric.
little goofy.
It's
Shout
like
out to my
printed.
dude. I
It's
don't
like
know
that's
what
not
that is.
actual. It's printed onto that white. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's why I'm like, this is not sewn this way. Like
That's that fast fashion.
Listen, shout out to
this
my
might have
guy,
been off
man.
the Fashion Nova Men shit. You know?
I don't want to
Or worse,
bag on. I don't
hey.
wanna bag on the homie too much.
I know.
Shout out to you,
Meanwhile,
my
we're
dude.
just literally going the fuck in.
But I do want to say all respect to you, my dude. If you ever see this, come on the show. Hit us up. nostringspod. Hold on, nostringspod@gmail.com. Hit us up on the email. We'll get you on. But
Appreciate
it does look like y'all not going to the same place because like that outfit
Okay.
really isn't restaurant attire. That's not going to eat attire.
Maybe at like a little sports bar or something.
Listen.
You just don't like rompers, so we can't even have this discussion.
I don't like romper because, like, I think that type of romper right there that she got on, that's a single lady's romper in my.
That's like a bodysuit. You know,
That's what I'm saying. The bodysuit romper to me, that's a single lady's outfit. I think
I feel
if
like
you
she
get,
gives me like she got 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. Like she's
let's go,
partially-
Lionel.
you
she's
testing the
partially-
boundaries.
Right. She's kind of for the streets, but she's still giving him a chance though. But she's really still keeping her options up and eyes up and ass out. She's trying to get noticed too. But at the same time, giving him a fair chance at least. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if she was like the cheating type.
Oh,
Nah,
Yeah.
listen, it's a lot
Not
of
saying she is. I just wouldn't be surprised. Turns out I wouldn't be surprised.
no disrespect to her, and I would love to know their ages as well. But
Although I love her outfit, it's not the romper. I actually like it. She looks great.
is it crazy that I feel like I would get more of the cheater vibes from him personally from this conversation?
Really?
Simply because he wasn't upfront about shit. Like he wasn't straight up with what he wanted to say.
Mhm.
She was flat out like, yeah, like, you know, he answered the question for her, but she didn't deny it or be like, no, like
That's a
she's
good
like,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder
Yeah.
where they from.
I would, but I'm with him. So here we go. And he over there. Well, you know, if I had $1 million, like, boy, bye. You trying to tiptoe around the question? I can't trust you.
I feel like you're right. That's a really good point.
And plus, I don't know. I feel like these are, you know, this fit is just. It's not helping the case. I'm sorry. It's giving fuckboy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hilarious. Shout out to my guy, man.
No,
He's
shout out to
trying out
them.
here.
Well,
You
shout
know-
out to them though. Like, yeah, thank you for being on the show, head ass.
Right.
Thank you. Right. Thank you for the content.
No, we needed the topic tonight. So.
We did. We needed the content tonight. I appreciate it. But y'all don't look like y'all dressed to go to the same place. Maybe they going to like, I don't. Okay, so okay, before we leave these two, let's think of some places they could be going with them both dressed like this. Somebody said, you said sports bar, Mo?
Yeah, something like that. I say probably like maybe they going to like, I don't really know. Maybe they go into one of them little sports bars, like where the girls be dressed, you know, half naked and shit, type of place where it can be kind of cool vibes and a woman can be in something like that and it's chill, you know. I think a bar or something, maybe potentially like just a chill bar type thing. Because like I said, I personally have to also focus on the shoes, and I feel like she's in a sandal or something.
Okay.
Now, if she was in some heels, strap up heels, something like that, okay, no, you not going anywhere he going. But you in a sandal, probably maybe no backs to him or something, that's giving me the energy that like you chilling. So I feel like they could be at a sports bar, a little bar or something.
Okay. What say you, Lionel? Where you think they going?
Yeah, it's tough to call it. I get more context clues from like the fact that it's nighttime and there's like lights in the back than like actually them. Like I have no idea, but I would assume like maybe like restaurant and then drinks or like something like movie and then drinks or something like that. But it does. I don't know. His outfit is the throw off.
That's what I'm saying. It don't match, right?
It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all going to main event to bowl? Bitch, I don't know. He's throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, because she got the bodysuit ass out romper, and this nigga threw on a striped overshirt, a striped collar.
Looks great though. I love her fit. Love the braids. Love the look.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Mo said it. Hold on, I forgot which one y'all said. I think Mo said it earlier. had he just went with the maybe Lionel said it. Had he just went with just the black shirt, I might be like, okay, they going to the same place.
Yeah.
But when he threw that shirt over the top, I'm like, okay, I don't
Let
know
me
what
tell you what this needs. First of all,
Let's go, Mo.
Opinion, you need to remove the outer shirt first of all, but that would also it would really call for him to change his shoes because from the peak I'm getting, those shoes are like a tan or a brown. So you need to put on something else. As far as the shoes go, I think that's what's throwing me off too, because you're trying to pull that color out of there, but they're not. No,
you're trying to make brown happen.
Yeah, and I also need personally, if we're gonna go straight like black, I need you in a darker wash. I personally like. I mean, I don't mind black or light wash. I don't, but for a nighttime look, personally, I think a darker wash would be fitting for that. So maybe like a dark blue wash or something like that. Maybe a sneaker.
Okay, hold on, Mo. If you bring it back, there's a point at the very beginning where you can actually see his shoe. You can see a little bit of his shoe.
Let me see.
Oh, you can see it right there. You go. You can see it right there at the end. It's like a very quick point where you can see his shoe. You see what kind of shoes that he got on? What he got on?
Act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free,
it looked like a sneaker. It got laces on it.
Yeah, it's a sneaker. It's definitely a sneaker.
Like a tan brown color sneaker.
It is. I think you were spot on the color.
Yeah, because that's why I could see that. So that's why I was like, I don't like that.
That's why he had to put that shirt on.
If he was gonna go that with those shoes, then put on a white tee underneath. That's all you needed. He needed the white shirt underneath. That would have changed the whole vibe of the fit.
The collar shirt needed? I feel like that's very 2007 through 2010ish. Personally,
I don't like it. It's
like
lazy.
that fit he got right now. That was a thing, but I think that thing has passed.
It's lazy because it also is just like the material too. Material can make or break.
How did we get on this nigga's fashion? I don't know how we got here.
I'm just saying because I could tell the way that it's flowing in the wind. Like you could tell it's not flowy. It's kind of papery. You know what I'm saying? And once again,
he went with like a graphic tee, just a graphic tee.
That white inside is throwing it off for me too. Like I said, that kind of tells me what type of fabric you're working with. That's not a full no. So yeah, he probably would have been better with just a straight black tee, different shoes, or if he wanted to make that top work.
She was given.
I feel like White could have maybe pulled it together. White might have pulled that together.
Okay, this is the last time. Oh, hold on. Let's not play it no more. We might play it again a little bit later. But she was choosing. She talking about if she had a hall pass, she would smash Drake. And I'm just saying, if you were the lady and you ask her, hey, if you got a hall pass, you know what I'm saying? What would you do with it? Like celebrity wise. And she say Drake, that's for it's a couple of people that you can say that's for the streets. Drake is one. I would say Future is in that conversation. Who else would be in that conversation for me? Drake, Future, or if you say just a nigga who is just like, if you say like Rick Ross, I gotta be, unless I look like Rick Ross, then I gotta say you on some bird shit. Unless I'm just like a heavy nigga that kind of isn't that, like you like that look, okay, cool. But like that's different. If you just going like, if I'm an in shape nigga and you saying I want to fuck Rick Ross, really, bitch? Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like she gave Bird, that's Bird talk that she's giving me, that she want to smash Drake. Because to your point, Mo, it was eloquently put. All you gotta do is really DM this nigga. You might be able to smash.
I mean,
did y'all hear about the chick who threw the big bra at his concert?
He said she got some deals. This woman immediately.
Yeah, apparently she got an offer from Playboy as well.
What?
Yeah. Playboy hit her up. Playboy was like, shit, we need them jugs.
That's interesting.
Playboy said OnlyFans been winning. We got to get our money up. Shit. So if you want to show them big tatas over here, we got a bag for you. Okay, let's go here real quick. Let's switch it up a little bit. Typically, we have a lot of women on the panel. Tonight, we just got Mo. If women are in the chat, please chime in. The controversy with Jess Hilarious. Did you catch this? This was so Jess Hilarious was responding to a viral video of a transgender woman who was saying that cisgender women, so how did she put it? They can't they're basically like they can't, like periods aren't synonymous with cisgender women, I think was her whole thing. Is that like they can't monopolize periods. Right? Okay, I see your eyes going back and forth, Mo. I'm just giving you the argument. That's what they were saying.
Gears are turning. I'm thinking. I'm computing.
Yeah, because she was like, yo, y'all can't be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be think. And so and I was like you, I was like, well, that don't make sense, right? Because women have periods. But the argument was that there are transgender women who still have I'm sorry, there are women who or biological women who may be transitioning, right? Who still have periods.
Yeah, which I can understand. Like that was the only way I could think that statement would be true. But I mean, I don't know, because if you're biologically still a woman, then it kind of is still solely for women. But I mean, saying cisgender women is being very specific. I mean, I guess.
Look, Dreamer know what I'm talking about. Her ears to the street. She said Jess was not wrong with saying periods only happen to naturally born women, which is correct.
Right.
I mean, that's who get periods. But like, it was a lot of pushback. It got to the point where they were saying Jess was homophobic for what she was saying. And she was just saying like, only naturally born women can have periods. Maybe she said it a little too harshly for some people, but like, you know, at a certain point, like reality is reality, right? Like,
I mean, that's a fact. So like, you're born a woman, whether you transition or not. It's like you're still naturally born a woman with the capabilities of having a period. So I don't understand why that's such a controversial topic. I think it's very sensitive for a lot of and not, this isn't like a jab at the like transgender community, but it's like I guess in ways you just have to be careful on the things that you say. But it's like at the same time on my end, it's like fuck that, like that's a fact. I'm sorry, that's a fact. Like that's a scientific fact. They were born a woman. Now we can respect the fact that they transition and they're transgender and things like that, but they were still born with women's reproductive systems that
I just sent you yeah, you can go and pull that up for us, Mo, when you get a chance.
Yeah, let's see.
I want to pull this up so we can play this out.
Jasmine's comment.
What did Jasmine say?
What you choose to identify is as after is on you, but it starts with naturally born women, period. Like, we're not saying that keeps you from being like, oh, that's a transgender man, whatever. Like, we're not saying that that's still not a fact, but it's also a fact. Like, those two can both exist at the same time. Like, you were born a woman, you are a transgender man at this point, and you have a period because you were a woman. So I don't see, that stuff gets a little too touchy for me sometimes.
Okay, Mo, you working on it. Okay, go. A trans man can have a period, but they were a naturally born woman initially. That's facts. Shannon said motherfuckers too sensitive at the end of the day. Where you from, Shannon? That's giving off East Coast energy. Motherfuckers sensitive, B. I mean, motherfucker be too sensitive. I'm with. Listen,
and I can feel that too, though, because people are definitely way too sensitive about.
Okay, here we go. Let's pull up the audio. You got it. Tell me when you're ready, Mo.
Hold on, let me.
Oh shit! You out my city. I'm out that H time coming.
The
down.
audacity and just.
Okay, hold on, Mo. Goddamn.
I'm sorry. I just was trying to expand it.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Whenever you're ready. Ready?
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
I mean, when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello.
who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello?
Not the ending. Not using that shit against you.
Yeah,
Now,
so-
I mean, I can see how this delivery would have been taken as harsh, but I mean, I get it. Like, I understand her perspective because it's like I did see something somewhere where it was like trans women, like men that transition into women, have this like entitlement to feel like they can say what's what and call what's what and say like it happens in the real and like with men who are men too, that they have a certain entitlement a lot of the time that this is what it is because I say it is and because this is just how how us men call it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that same entitlement, this is something I had seen on a video before and I agreed with it because it's like the ones that do argue those points a lot of time are the transgender women, like men who have transitioned into women. Those are the ones like that are the main ones trying to tell you and claim this and claim that. It's like what is this entitlement that you get to call the shots on what's what just because it's a community that you're part of. And I get that, you know what I'm saying? I can understand wanting to be respected as what you choose to be, but to sit here and tell other women that it's like women who are actually going through that shit and actually dealing with the things that women go through and deal with, that's not something that's for them. Like, come on, like you can't sit here and tell a woman that when it's not your experience. That's not your experience at all.
That's that man coming out. That man
exactly.
I'm not laughing. Hold on,
that man starts to come out and they like, let me what the fuck up. I'm running the shit. I'm calling
exactly.
And the ladies are like, wait.
Yeah, like I have not really ever seen a transgender man, like a woman who transitioned to a man. I have never really seen them like fight for that shit. Like, oh no, like just because we're born women, like you can't tell us that we don't got a dick. Like I don't see that out here. Like it's just mainly like that strong, personality that comes from men. And like I said, it's just like it's coming through. And it's like, come on, you can't sit here and tell women what their experience is and that it's an experience solely for them. Like regardless, like we just said, even if it is a transgender man, like you still were born a woman, so you still have the women's reproductive parts, so you're still going to have the same experience as women, period.
We've been I feel like the world in society has been so like nice and patient, but like this conversation needs to happen because clearly they need to realize like, hello, you don't just come in and like grab your nuts. No pun intended. You don't just come in and grab your nuts and like just tell us how shit's gonna go. Because at the end of the day, like we have to agree upon reality. And like what's not real is like, for instance, we know that primates are highly intelligent. If one of these motherfuckers decide, you know what, I'm a human at this point. Like I'm a human. I feel like a human today, and that's how I'm coming. And like starts putting on lipstick, puts on the wig, puts on some clothes, and then like they can drive cars. Primates can drive. I've seen it. And like starts driving its car, and it's like, I'm a human. Where's my ID? It's like, you're not a human, like friend. No matter what, Curious George, you're always gonna be a primate. Because that's just what you are. Like that's something that's been destined and ordained for you prior to like ancient civilizations. Like this is what you are. So if you feel like you want to be like perceived as a certain thing, like whatever, that's fine. But we can't change like the ground zero, which is like, okay, you actually are this, and it's not a woman. And so like hearing people call women like cis women is crazy. It's like, no, if there should be any like preterm, it would be like trans woman. You don't need to say cis woman. That's fucking insane. Like women are just being born, living their lives, and now being grouped and categorized as if. So it's like you can't. I feel like I get bully vibes from like trans people, and it's like you don't get to just like force your narrative onto people. Like that's crazy, and that's a little bit like bullying. You just need to ultimately say, "Here's how I feel. I would like to be respected and perceived as this," but like you don't get to tell us, like, okay,
Like you're
women.
not the spokesperson for the entire community. I'm sorry, like you're not. Just like we can't sit here and say that some woman or cis woman is the spokesperson for all women. Like that's an experience that's to you. That's what you do in your everyday life. But to try and press it onto everybody else, like you can't force others to think the way that you think, and that's just the truth of the world. Like,
and you'll never. And let's just say trans like men who want to transition to it, you'll never be a woman. Like I hate to be the one to say that seriously, but like I feel like that needs to be said. Like because you're like working so hard to achieve this thing that's like a moving goalpost. You will never achieve that. You will never have an X and an X chromosome. Like that won't ever be true for you. Okay? So like let's stop there, because then what you can achieve is being just like the best version of yourself that feels most true and authentic to you, and being a light to people who may feel like you, to where they can see someone living and existing in a peaceful way. But like, come on. You're not blurring lines, we're not doing all that. It's unnecessary, genuinely. But respectfully, you're not ever gonna be a woman. Let's just like get in our actual lanes, so then we can all be peaceful and happy.
That's just Atlanta about to get canceled. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I mean, I honestly I get it. Like I told, and look, even Jasmine said too, like trans women are not cis women. Therefore, cis women have certain traits like a period. So it's like, yeah, exactly. So it's like they can't all, just coincide. Like there's differences. Like it's definitely differences. Again, if you choose to become or be who you feel you're supposed to be and things like that, like in your life, and that's a decision that you make. And you can ask others to respect that, but it's like you can't sit here and tell them that, like it's offensive as a woman. Like it's offensive because it's like, bitch, like you actually, you know what? Like you don't even know. You don't know the experience. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't get it. You don't know what that experience is like because you're a trans woman. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't insult me like that, telling me that womanhood is not just meant for women. Like yes, it is. It is absolutely. That's exactly what it is. I'm sorry, that's what it is. And if you look, if you want to experience it, then I really wish you could, but you can't. So it's like, don't tell me that, and that's what I don't like is when they try to, don't try to group me. Like you said, don't try to group me into the category that you feel it is and try to tell me what's what when I'm the woman here and I'm the one living my life as a woman. Like, please, I'm sorry, but shit. How you gonna tell me?
Just like Beyonce said, like that's that bloodline. Like you just can't tap into being a woman. Like women have their eggs since they are like conceived. So the eggs Monique has in her like uterus were inside of her mother and inside of her mother's mother. Like you can't just infiltrate into this shit. Do you make estrogen? Like do you go to sleep, wake up, and like your body is just pumping, producing, and like otherwise you're AI. Because it's not natural at that point. If you're not like naturally producing
AI,
right? You're artificially like it's not. It's GMO. That's what it is.
okay.
It's not like you're not actually producing the estrogen.
And I like what Dreamer said because I did see a lot of this. There were trans women going against those trans women, like so, and that's important to say because Mo said it as well. There is no, we can't take somebody saying something right and say that's how that entire community feels, because that's unfair, right? And there were trans women that came out and was like, nah, she tripping, right? That's BS what she talking. I think it was T.S. Madison that came out and was like, that motherfucker tripping. I don't feel like that. None of the none of the queens that I'm around feel like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it in this age that we live in now, right? 2023, this internet age, when somebody says something from a group, unfortunately, everybody runs with it as they're speaking for the group, which is unfair to everybody. It's unfair to that individual. It's unfair to the group. but that's just the way that it gets conveyed, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, no one person, like, I hate when somebody says something and they make it seem like that person is speaking for black folks. It's like, well, hold on.
Yeah, like, hold on, you do not speak for. And you know what's crazy is that I actually saw this other video of a what up, Torian? Where you at? No, I'm just playing, but there was a video I had seen of a trans woman who was like being interviewed or speaking on something. I think it was like a podcast or something. And I don't know if this is what Jasmine is talking about right here.
Yeah,
but
Flame Monroe. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, there you go.
where they were like saying like, you know, we're like that trans woman was part of like the original generation where trans became like a thing. And they were like, we fought to be able to say we are trans. We fought to be able to have that community. So it's not, you know, disrespectful to be considered that, because that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted to have our own label in a way for it's like, this is us and our community. Like
versus being a man with a wig on.
The older generation, I want to say probably the like kind of original generation of, you know, trans people were like, yo, like, well, you know, these new age ones be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the topic that they were saying. They were like, yeah, like, you know, these new age, you know, trans community is doing too much on how they're trying to like take, you know, that this is what it is. This is I'm actually a woman, and that, no, like we fought to have that trans, you know, prefix. Like we actually fought for that. So be proud of that and own that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that was something that wasn't even existing at a point. But now it's like they just kind of taking it very far to the point where even that person in that podcast was like, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud to be trans is what they were saying. Like, I'm proud to be trans. I'm proud to have that label, because that's literally what we wanted.
And the older ones keep their like natural sexual organs, and like they don't do that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then, but like, yeah, you do notice younger ones started going through like estrogen therapy, and then they're trying to get like gender altering surgeries. Like they genuinely are taking it to the next level. They're like, okay, well, we'll just. It's like,
And
wait,
look,
hold on, wait.
technology is making that available to everybody, though,
Yeah,
right? To where like you,
Yeah, it
and
is.
look, let me make sure I make it clear from my. I don't want to speak for everybody else, but it's from my perspective. Whatever I think Mo said this. Whatever it is that you feel like you inside of you, what you are. We're not saying, right? At least me, I'm not saying that you don't feel that way and you're not justified in feeling that way.
Right.
But I am agreeing, however, that there are certain boundaries, right, that come along with your initial genitalia, right? It just is what it is, right? Yeah. Like it's just certain things that, like, you know, if someone is born with male genitalia, even if he gets estrogen therapy, gets certain things, it's just certain stuff that he's not going to feel that Mo felt growing up, right? In terms of having a cycle, you know what I mean? Like it just is what it gets to a period.
Again, the natural, like full blown.
Yeah.
So just how we talk about, like with, you know, people of different races, how their experience is different. Like I can't necessarily compare my experience to y'all's experience because I'm a different, you know,
right,
ethnicity, different race, and I'm treated on a different way. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and say that, oh yeah, just because, you know, I'm black, y'all black, like we all got the same experience. No, we don't. We absolutely do not. So it's like, yeah, you have to, that exists too. You know what I'm saying? Like women, as women, we have that experience. And it's like, you can't just sit and try to take that from us because you want to be all inclusive. I'm sorry, but that's just my perspective on it. Especially, like I said, as a woman, it's offensive to me because I'm like, damn, how you gonna sit here and just tell me like that this isn't exclusive to me, like, and to this, you know, to this gender, because it is.
Right.
So I don't know. Then talking about something that's like periods, like come on now.
Yeah. I'm so glad you brought that perspective from the other interviewer who was like the OG trans person, because that's true. Like it was a fight to just not be seen as a man with a wig on at one point, to like be respected as a trans person. So like that, like I'm gonna say like that, like leave good enough alone. But like it's just like now it's like when you get an inch, you try taking a foot, because now you're trying to like say you're just like a woman. Oh, we're just regular old women. There's no difference.
Yeah, like they were like, no, trans women are women, like.
And that's kind of comical because I'm just not that in deep. Like my mind is not that far gone to where I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of understand. Like, so it is comical to me because like there's no way. Absolutely. It's like Caitlyn Jenner trying to convince me. I'm like, I know you're Bruce. Like, come out. Like, Bruce, I know you're in there, bitch. So it's just like trying to convince me. It's just like, but at the same time,
it's a lot, man. I think, and
It's
again,
too
I think
complicated for me. I think
that's what I'm saying. It's
gotten
like
very complicated.
I think as a society, I think as a society, personally, right? I think that we are very accommodating. I think that there is what I would call a fringe element of the LGBTQ plus community that takes things too far. And I'm gonna say it's a fringe element, and they take it too far, but they're very vocal about it. And the problem with that fringe element taking it too far and being vocal is it pisses a lot of people off. And so a lot of the stuff that people were tolerant of, they say, you know what, F it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with none of it now, right? Because to Mo's point, you get a lot of, Lionel, I like what you said. The fact that like cisgender is in our vocabulary now is wild, right? To me, that's wild.
I didn't know what this was for years. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
And again, I would love somebody to come on here to challenge us on. And when I say challenge us, just to have a conversation. Trust me, on this platform, you won't be cursed out. You won't be muted. We'll have a legitimate conversation on this platform. But I would love to talk to somebody who believes that we should use the term cisgender when referring to natural women, because I would side with Lionel when saying that if we're gonna add a prefix or a suffix to something, it should be someone who is transitioning into a woman. I would feel that person should get the prefix or the suffix. Right. We shouldn't put that on someone who was naturally born a woman. That's just me. Again, I'm open to pause. I'm open to saying to like somebody providing me information and like me changing my position. Pause. If different information is available, right? Fuck you, Mo. I'm pausing all this.
You throwing me off with that shit.
And I was zoned out for a second, but I just kept hearing like pause, pause.
Yeah,
like, pause was bringing me back.
It like stops everything.
Dream was not pulling a Rachel Dolezal. Shout out to Rachel Dolezal, because Rachel Dolezal was 10 toes down on what she was standing for, and she's still on that to this day. She adopted nothing but black kids. She's riding this whole thing out.
And okay, I'm all for penal colonies. I feel like people that feel like that, think like that, like y'all need an Australia for yourselves. Like everybody that wants to transition into the opposite sex, right this way.
Yeah, I'm with. So Shannon is basically saying Shannon is saying we've gone too far. And look, you know what's funny? I say this to people all the time. You can overcorrect sometimes, right? When you're correcting wrongs or an injustice, sometimes you can overcorrect. You can say, damn, we were messing so much, so like you want to correct it, and then you overcorrect. Now you got to walk it back. You know what I'm saying? You got to say, okay, maybe we did too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't be out here saying, to me, it sounds, I would love to have an in-depth conversation, because it sounds wild for someone to tell Mo that she don't know about periods or like period, like that's a wild conversation to have to me, right? Like I don't even talk to my wife about her period like that, like or her cycle. Let me be clear, correct. Her cycle. That's what the doctor said. Her cycle, right? Because it's like that's not for me to like. I don't even want to do, like the little they got those little like machines that like men put on themselves on their stomach so they can like feel like what like
simulate labor or something like
simulate
that.
labor or to simulate period cramps. Sometimes they do it both, right? I don't even want to do none of that shit. Listen, I believe y'all. Like you know what I'm saying? I believe
like
you.
That shit is not fun. Like why do you want so badly to just have that amongst other people? Like the ones who really have to deal with it don't really want to fuck with that shit at the end of the day. Like it's still a they
getting epidurals.
It's a natural thing. It's like it is, and in the bigger picture, it is a beautiful thing to be able to have that ability to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. But as a woman who experiences it once a month, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You be tired. Like, shit. Well, like I said, it's just an experience that it's like if you know, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know, you know.
God damn, you be tired. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought, listen, I thought Jess's
and I think it's crazy that a trans woman was the one speaking on that, because it's like,
let's play it one more time, Mo.
What
Let's
are
play
you
it one more
talking
time.
about?
Let's play it from the top one more time for everybody. Let's go.
I mean, when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello?
I will say, Jess was very harsh. Let me say
She was
that.
harsh about it. I can see why there was some controversy about
like,
her.
You never be me. You never be me, motherfucker. Fuck you.
No, for real. It was pretty harsh, but like I said, look, talking about something, you can't gatekeep that. Baby, this is not a hair product or makeup product that I don't want you to go to run to the store and get. This isn't something you can gatekeep. Like, people just be talking. They be finding these words on the internet and they just go on a rant about them, like using these words. Like, shut up. You cannot gatekeep a period. How am I gatekeeping a period?
I think what they're saying, I think what she was saying in the gatekeep was that, like, again, that you have women, you have people who were born cisgender women who are now transitioning who have periods. I think that's
but
what
once again, you sitting there calling us cis women is already your own experience. Like, that's you.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I'm
You
just giving you her.
So it's like you can't sit here and say that
Let me give you an ally.
It's very much said too that people talk about it all the time. Let's talk about, like, when people talking about, you know, women who are lesbians and they dress, you know, like men. They give that energy. What's the first thing that people be still talking about? Oh, well, she still get a period, so she ain't really all that. She ain't really all as tough as this and the third. Like, she still get that period. It's very much acknowledged at the end of the day. It's still acknowledged. We get it, but it's like you're putting this energy for what?
We got our sister Naomi in here tonight. What up, Nay?
Hey, happy No Strings Day.
I see. Hold on, Nay. You showing swole a little bit. Hold on.
I am so, my arms been hella strong. I won't even flex and show you how the arms are. But y'all know I'm a yogi, so that then took it to a whole nother level. But I've always been cut.
Okay, Naomi showing swole.
I'm strong.
Oh no, Naomi, you got the same braids that old girl had that was choosing Drake. I'm just telling you right now. We'll play that in a minute.
No, I'm like, what girl was choosing Drake?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll play it in a minute for you. But you got the same braids that she had. But what you think about this right now, though, with the Jess Hilarious and the whole this, you know?
I mean, I feel like when it comes to like LGBTQ type things, like, you're not even really allowed to like speak on it. You're not even allowed to like speak.
But they were saying that, like, cisgender. Damn, Naomi. Okay, but they were saying that cisgender women can't, quote unquote, gatekeep periods.
Yeah, I think that's definitely wild. Like, I mean, I don't think cisgender women can't gatekeep periods, right? Because, like, they're supposed to be the whatever. And there's like trans men, they still get periods, right? If they haven't had like a full sexual thing. So I just feel like at the end of the day, women get periods and men do not get periods. And that goes for men who transition into being a woman. Like, you still not gonna have a period, even if you do go and get you like a fake pussy. Like,
what it is.
You're still not gonna have the uterus and the ovaries and the fallopian tubes and like all those things that come into like what makes you a woman. You being able to create and give life.
Wait, this is misogyny trying to sneak into the feminist movement. It's just like, we'll get some men and we'll like transition them into women.
And I feel like that's what it is, right? Like, it's like still like they're still having like this men energy of like trying to like.
They're like, we'll have like the men. We're like, we'll have the last word for sure.
No, like, like, damn, you're still in your masculine, sis. Like, damn, please.
She's like, oh yeah.
I'm dead.
No, this is turning into like a Family Guy episode real quick. Like it's just not, because it's not serious. That's why it's not like serious. Hello, what are we talking about? I say it so respectfully because I respect like the psychological parts where like mentally how I view myself and like how I feel about myself, and then like how I should be respected. I respect that 1,000,000%, but then not for like crossing into other people's lanes, because if you're not a woman, you don't get to delegate things for actual women, no matter who you are. That's me. That's if anyone transitions. That's a grandpa, uncle. That's a politician. That's anyone, no matter who you are. If you're not a woman, y'all need to not set that table and have those conversations to delegate shit. Period.
Yeah, listen, it's a lot that's coming with this conversation. Pause, because
no.
Listen, we through with June. I can use pause now. Shit.
I got some making up to do.
I do. I got a lot of making up to do. Because like, you know. And I think in the chat, Dreamer said it. I think Shannon said it. Maybe we've overcorrected with a lot of this stuff, because I think that like as a society, I believe that we are very tolerant of terms, right? From the LGBTQIA plus community. I think that we're very tolerant with terms, words, phrase. Like, I think that we're very tolerant. But maybe we've come to a point to where like now we're maybe jumping the shark. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about like menstrual cycles. It's like, well, hold on. Like, we got to all just be very honest about actually who can have a menstrual cycle, right? Like, we can't pretend, because I know like people are like, oh, well, men are buying pads. Well, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would ask you why, Monica. You know what I'm saying? Like, like men who haven't transitioned in terms of cutting off their genitalia. I say cutting, I'm sorry. Transitioning their genitalia to something else, but they still want to like buy pads for a week in order to have that whole experience. That's fine. Trust me though, my wife would tell you that's not the same thing, no, my dude.
No, like, you're wasting money. I mean, I don't know what it's like. Like,
niggas is buying panty liners for no reason. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, no, it's just very interesting. I think it's very interesting that how we're supposed to be so tolerant, or that we are so tolerant when it comes to like LGBT, and like when it comes to the pronouns and wanting to be like referred to in a certain way, right? Like, but we still can't even just refer to ourselves just as women. Like,
yeah,
I thought we were respecting people for what they are, and we didn't even transition.
Yeah, it's
like,
not reciprocated.
This is just what it has been like my whole entire life up until like, recent years.
Yeah.
So I just feel like some things go too far, but I also know like not everybody is like that delusional when it comes to like trans women or trans men. Like, there are some that are able to like differentiate, even though there are those that take it like a step further. Just like it's straight heterosexual cisgender people who are like taking it to another level where we're just trying to be on we're just trying to speak facts here without trying to disrespect nobody, and we don't want to be disrespected as well, right? Because at the end of the day, I feel like, yeah, I'm a woman, like, so like, and women come in lots of different ways, right? And like there's not just one way to be a woman, but to just be saying like we're gatekeeping periods is such an interesting take to have.
Of course, from their perspective, they're like, let's have it. They're like, why are you gatekeeping?
No, like, how are you gonna have it anyway? Like, okay, so like what? I don't get it.
Yeah. No, it is very crazy.
I just want that respect to be reciprocated. Like, don't
No, facts. That's the big part. Especially because there's
when people think differently than you, it's all kinds of disrespect. Like, stop that shit. Because honestly, I'm not sitting here telling you that, oh, you know, this is what it is within your own community. I'm not telling y'all how it is and what is what and how it's supposed to be. Like, stop trying to tell other people that shit, because it's not. It really doesn't have anything to do with you at the end of the day. Like, and that's how I feel anyway. That shit don't got nothing to do with me, because that's not the community I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's let people be. It's like, let people have their own perspective. But it's like, that's what I said, that men trait, that entitlement comes out, where it's just like, we do get to say what's what, because like, you gotta chill. Just stop. Like, just stop it.
Yeah, it's a
wow.
lot.
I'm thinking of Dave Chappelle.
It's a lot.
So
like,
funny how that worked out, because I was just thinking, this is so fucking funny, and there's so much content here that I would love to see Dave Chappelle do a stand-up on this. But then I remembered, in real life, in reality, the transgenders have already clocked him about something.
No, but he didn't give a fuck. I feel like he would still give a stand-up again. He was like, okay, and it was funny. So,
yeah.
I would keep telling
There's so much content here, of course. He has to. Cat Williams next.
Let's see what Courtney said. Courtney said, Courtney Jackson, male Courtney. Let me say, Courtney's a male. God damn it.
A cis male.
Courtney said, hell, I technically buy pads all the time for my wife. It has never given me any experience of being a woman. Hilarious. Hilarious. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Courtney, you better than me, because my wife knows she better order that shit online. I like listen, I'm not saying I haven't gone to in certain situations I will go and buy my.
You already at the store, just get them. Like,
no, he seemed like he would fuck up the order. I'm like, what is this?
No, Roy, don't be paying attention. Don't be no. He be acting so slow.
No, he asked for pads and get
picture.
He brings back panty liners. Like, excuse me,
y'all bullshit. No cap. My wife know I will fuck up that pad order.
I know. It literally took me some years of ordering them to get. Like, now I know the right kind, right brand, I know the right size. I just find the size to get.
Like that one where they were talking about. It was like a funny video where they were like, he come back with some pads and order some wings. Talking about something. I asked for pads with wings, and that's what I got you.
I'm just saying, my thing is like, I don't like. I'm uncomfortable being in that section for a long period of time. So it's like, no pun intended. But I'm uncomfortable with being in that section for a long period of time. So I'm like, yo, I'm over here. I'm looking for it. Man, if I can't find it in like 20, 30 seconds, man, just grab one of these. This should have worked. Let's grab it.
That is crazy.
Thank God for FaceTime. Now you can let me just FaceTime you. Turn the camera around.
No, listen, I'm not finna be like this in the period section talking to you. Okay, this is heavy flow. No, I'm not. We're not having that conversation in HEB. No, stop.
You better.
No. What I'm gonna tell you is to get online and you can make that order and they'll bring it to the house. Fuck all that.
That's doing a lot.
I'm an old nigga. Let's see what Shannon said. Shannon said the problem with being over accommodating is it's very difficult to reel it back. Facts.
Yeah.
And now look at
Dreamer said bring back bullying. Damn. Bring back bullying. Dreamer also said What got me was when people started saying Jess took trans. She looks trans. So DJ Academic.
No, and I feel like that was so weird. Like
That
such
was
a
trans.
weird take to
It's
like.
gotta be the
'cause-
trans people. They're on attack mode. They're being so offensive.
I will say this though. Hold on. I'm gonna defend them a little bit. I do think that a lot of women, when they put their makeup a certain way, it's a trans look to me. When I see a lot of like heavy makeup and heavy, like very like all like when you change your look from how you look when you wake up, that's giving trans, in my opinion.
No, it
If
is.
you
trans,
look
'cause
completely
like the women were not doing, they weren't beating their face. If you beat your face, then you're inspired by a trans person, because that contouring, all that heavy makeup, that's literally drag queen type shit. Like
I'm
you're
with you,
dressing,
Lionel.
you're getting your life as a drag queen. You may not know where it comes from, but literally,
there you go.
Contouring. Women were doing like tiny little lines on their eyebrows, red lip, and go outside. Then somehow, some way, one of them became best friends with a trans somewhere along the line, and he started beating the fuck out of her face. Now here we are in 2023, and it's just like kind of natural for a woman to like contour at some points. But yeah, it's true. It does give that look. You shouldn't.
Yeah, there were like some looks to where you like, okay, that's
but not natural. Not like just because she was.
Yeah, like you can tell like it's doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is over the top.
But they were saying this about Jess Hilarious when she was just naturally like she didn't have any makeup on. They were just saying, they're just being. I feel like they're being on their bully shit.
And Jess Hilarious like an insult. I mean, how are you going to be part of that community and use that as an insult? So it's like I just don't understand.
No, exactly. And I remember Bootsy was saying the same thing when like Gabrielle Union was trying to like call him gay, like trying to insult him and like he must be gay. That's why he's feeling so triggered. He was like, I thought it was like, even if that was the case, it's like, why are you trying to slight?
I thought that was okay. Like you're supposed to accept me.
No, facts. Like, what do y'all really want here? Like,
I'm confused.
What do y'all really want here? And I feel like,
bro, I don't know.
I'm about to tell Zaya on you because you're disrespecting us.
No, for real. Like, so it's just so interesting. I don't know. I think respect should just basically go both ways because, I don't know where they get off. Being so upset.
Yeah, there's so much hate just like being projected. Like, stop projecting that shit.
And that's what it is projected. And Hillary be saying that shit all the time. Like, you're mad at your parents. Like, stop taking that shit out on us. Like, we never disrespected you. We never denied you. We weren't the ones who made you feel unwanted or unliked or unloved. Like,
that is so deep.
That wasn't us. Like, you're projecting that on us. Like, you're assuming everybody's gonna be like this or feel like this. I think most of us don't give a fuck.
But then I've also recognized in life, like there is inspiration and admiration, but then there's two types of people. One person that has no problem being inspired and just like, okay, yeah, I'm inspired that you're doing what I love. You make it look good. But then there's the other person that gets like mad at that. Like you see somebody doing as you would love to come, and like you transmute that like bad energy. Like somehow now you're mad.
It becomes envy.
Yeah, you have an issue with them now or something. Like it just becomes bad somehow. When it's like really you admire that and you're inspired by that.
Yo, Mo, can you pull up what I just sent you, Mo, real quick?
Yeah.
Because this is a good transition period right now. Pause.
Is there a way to switch the share screen, or I gotta stop? And
you gotta stop. Yeah, you go. Go ahead and stop.
I wish we could just pause the live somehow and go backstage for a second and come back out.
I know, but why you doing that? Let everybody know, man. Shout out to everybody that's chopping it up with us tonight, man. It's a Wednesday night. That means it's no strings night, man. If you drinking, I'm on these motherfucking Michelob's tonight. I also got a little brown in the blue cup. You see Naomi rolling up. So we got that to you for y'all as well, man. Mo is sipping Kool-Aid. And listen, I told Mo before the show, put that cup back up, Mo. That's a Kool-Aid cup.
That is a Kool-Aid cup.
That's a Kool-Aid cup, Mo guy.
No, it look like that drink is cold up in there.
Facts, Naomi. That's a Kool-Aid cup.
I feel like those cups don't get the drinks cold, though.
No, like you gotta drink that bitch a little fast because it's not gonna stay cold.
Yeah, that's a Kool-Aid cup.
But this is definitely a Kool-Aid cup. Like you can't be drinking out of a straight glass, so you can see. I needed to be a little mystery as to what flavor I'm drinking.
If you drinking Kool-Aid and your cups ain't got them little bumps in it, around,
little ridges.
You bullshitting. You ain't drinking no Kool-Aid. Okay, let's go here. Let me play this a little bit. We've been talking about cisgender and all of this and people who do this. Do y'all do this? This is who is it? What's her name? Ice Spice?
Ice Spice, yeah.
Okay, here go Ice Spice. Let's go. Play that, Mo.
I always keep a panty on me. The baddies that get it. All my panties are pink. I always keep a panty because, like, you just be having to change your panties. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
know what you're saying. So y'all let me know. Mo, Naomi, do y'all keep panties on y'all? Y'all keep multiple panties in your bag? What's going on?
Panties in my purse? No, I do not. I don't do that. I mean, if I was like making moves or something, like if I'm gonna be moving around, like back when I was packing a whole bag, I would definitely have some extra pair of panties. Like I'm going out to the club and who knows like where the fuck I'm gonna end up later on tonight. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be prepared. But like, I'm just like going out on a day. No, I'm not bringing extra panties. I don't feel like
maybe for like some real like, girls in the city, you know what I'm saying? Because I think she's from the Bronx. So it's always moves to be made. You don't know when you're gonna get back home. I can maybe understand keeping some panties on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes you just need to freshen up. Okay, I get it, but
hold on, what you mean? What you mean you need to freshen up, Mo?
No, you just need to freshen up. Like you've been in the same drawers all day. Sometimes you just want to, put on a fresh pair of drawers. I guess I could kind of.
You're not gonna wash your ass?
No, for real, because I'm feeling like if
what she doing? I'm wondering what she doing with the other panties. Like, girl, you putting them in your bag?
What I'm saying, like, what's going on? You're not washing your ass.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, wait.
Yeah, because if you just changing drawers, that don't mean nothing.
I need her to elaborate a little further.
Yeah.
Now maybe she just sounds like more discharged than usual or something. Like maybe on ovulation times, shit gets a little juicy. I don't know, but
she ain't got no panty liners. What's going on?
Look, well, shit, she pulled out like a thong. So
okay, let's play it again. Hold on, let me pull it back up one more time. Let me see what she pulled out. This is a quick video.
Always keep a panty on me. The baddies that get it. All my panties are pink. I always keep a panty because, like, you just be having to change your panties. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. She's so confusing. I don't know.
And I'm like,
you just be having to change your panties. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Actually, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. We see interviews of her, and I like her. I like Ice Spice. She seemed cool. Like, I feel like I can hang out with her. She seemed chill.
I still haven't even really tapped.
She just did that to do it. I agree with that. She was just doing
it's probably part of the brand. You know what I'm saying? She's
trying to sell draws. Do she got a panty line? What's going on?
No, like she's trying to start a new trend. It's
right.
Just like, yeah, I keep panties in my bag.
No, I feel like this was just like Shade Salato about like how she had that draw situation of like,
oh yeah,
and then just being like, you just gotta change your draws, That's why I feel like it's so random, so pointless.
And Lotto was going through her drawer. I mean, all the cheat up.
She's like, see?
Draw.
It's like, this one still has a tag.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I didn't get that in the women handbook. Now we're supposed to.
He said the baddies that get it. I guess I'm not a baddie.
No, like, oh my God. Did I miss the baddie meeting?
Right. When did we
exactly. Y'all must have missed y'all's meeting last week. That's the problem.
No, but it is cute. She said all her panties are pink. That's cute.
That is cute.
That's cute.
She a baddie. She's shaking her panty. She's shaking like jelly. That's one of her lines in the song. So maybe that's what she's talking about. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe that's part of the reason she carrying panties around because she a baddie. She's shaking her panties.
Hold on. Damon said she might. Hold on. Where I go? Hold on. She might need a doctor visit. Facts. I don't know what's going on with her. Why she got all this discharge? What's going on with you, Ice Spice? You good?
Y'all going the wrong way.
An extra panty, yes.
No, because I feel like that would be the only reason you want to change your panties.
Why would she ever disclose that to? At that point, we would never know that if it was because of her discharge being too much.
Maybe she thinks it's normal, like because she obviously like thinks
it's her mom white. Hold on, is her mom white? Who is her mom?
No, I'm trying to figure out the nationality too.
I don't think she's white. I think she's like I know she's part like African, and
I'm like, she gotta be mixed.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure it out because like
maybe she thinks it's normal.
That's what I'm saying. No.
No, she had to have thought it was normal because she like put it out, and maybe like that's what they be doing.
She like stretched him out, lays him down neatly on the table.
Yeah, I always keep an extra pair.
And look, I feel bad because I know I got some homeboys that like Ice Spice. Listen, no disrespect, and she probably don't like me, which is fine. I'm just not a fan of her look. Really. I know she doesn't know I exist. Well, hold on, take that back. She might know I exist, Naomi. I'm a pretty big deal. Pause. But
yeah.
But she's not really. I don't know. It's like something about her look.
Yeah,
that
you're a big deal to us.
I know. Pull up that other girl. Hey, what did old girl say about her boyfriend? She was
right.
Like, right. But no. She doesn't like her look for me. Just it's something that's just like I don't know. It's not. I put her in that Chloe Bailey bag. It's like it's something that's missing with the sex appeal. I don't, would I have sex with Chloe? Yes, but do I think she's sexy? No. Like it's difficult.
Oh, there you go. Jasmine says
sex appeal is a real thing.
She's Dominican and Nigerian.
Okay.
I don't know. Is she albino? Who's albino? Shit. I'm just saying.
No, that's very interesting. I would like to see her parents.
Yeah,
I'm definitely aware that like black people.
Her mom's a baddie. Her mom's a baddie.
No, her mom looks
like
just like her, Lionel.
Be Dominican, but is she like more white Dominican? I want to see how. But shit with a Nigerian.
No disrespect. Listen, it's all jokes. Listen, shout out to Ice Spice. Niggas is munches. Is that Ice? Hold on. Who sings Munch? Is that Ice Spice?
Ice Spice.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, there we go. I ain't want to confuse her with Lotto. Yeah, niggas is munches. So there you go. You're doing your thing. I don't like her live shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas is munches. These niggas these days is munches.
You thought I was feeling you?
Right. Mo, can you pull up that first video one more time for me? Let's bring that back up for the people that just joined.
Roy got me working over here, y'all.
I know. Working. Hey, for everybody's out there, man, shout out for everybody listening to us in the podcast form, man. Shout out to our fans in New Zealand. Shout out to the UK. Our UK audience is growing. Obviously, shout out to our audience here in the US. Shout out to Canada. They repping for us as well. Shout out to all y'all, man. Please share the channel. That's all I can ask for y'all to do. It costs you nothing. Just share it with somebody. You don't got to share it with your whole channel. We would appreciate it if you do, but just share it with one other person, man. We'd really appreciate that, so that we can continue to grow and can continue to give you this information and just to give you this entertainment. Because I'll say this, as a YouTuber and someone who comes on here, man, and has a great time with this cast, when we see the channel growing and the numbers going up, it makes us want to continue to do it, right? When we see like things getting stagnant, it says, damn, do we even want to keep doing this shit, right? Like, but when we see it continuing to grow, it's some real energy. It energizes us to continue to do this. And I'll say this, I know people are kind of getting to a point to where they almost are burnt out on podcasts. This is my plea to y'all. We were doing this before COVID, right? COVID actually slowed us down. But before COVID, we was doing this and we was rocking. We had a great audience. We was rocking. COVID actually made us fall back. We didn't have shows for like 6-7 months. Like COVID was very difficult for this show. Other podcasts came up in the COVID era because everybody was at home. We are somebody who was pre-COVID and had to adjust, right? So I'm not saying that for sympathy. I'm just saying it to give y'all the information and just to say that, like, we appreciate every single person, man, that listens to this show, that tunes in, that catches the replay. I promise you, man, y'all don't understand what y'all mean to us. I'll just put that out there for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna stop being an old nigga.
I just heard, or somebody told me, is the show on Pandora? Somebody was like, the show isn't on Pandora. I was trying to listen to it on there.
Okay,
That's
shit.
crazy.
I was like, I'll share the message. So,
I'm like,
Like of all the places that the show is, you're gonna try to find us on Pandora.
no, but they were telling me they had a problem with their like Apple shit. So
Like I didn't see
and
it
I
on
was
my
like, but just catch us on
Like I've been
YouTube.
looking.
No,
Well,
but at least they did try to find it.
That's what I was gonna say. At least they tried to find us. So shout out to you, man. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's go, Mo. This is what we started the show off with. Let's go here. Let's go, Mo.
Oh wait.
Oh, Mo said, "Oh wait, hold on. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let's go."
Let's get it.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Yes. Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
All right, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
He gave you
Okay, let's talk to Naomi now because Naomi, understand, Naomi, before you jump in. We talked about this for a good 30 minutes. We diagnosed this down to the nth degree. When you watch this, what's your first thoughts?
That was hilarious because she answered fast as fuck. Like she already been thinking about fucking somebody else. Like, cause and then Drake, like, not that's who you choose. But
see, I had a problem with that too because we all know.
But at
Drake
least
is
it
out
was
here.
Drake and not like your best friend. Oh, that nigga I went.
yeah.
Oh, that nigga I went to college with. Like, okay,
Yeah.
At least it was Drake.
Like that is so problematic. You can't have
But
sex
she
with him.
chose the nigga that we know like smashes bitches that gets in his DMs. Like
That's crazy. I ain't never slid in Drake's DMs, and I be in fucking niggas' DMs.
And I be in these DMs streets.
And I would never. Oh my god.
Like my boy is giving, like I feel so bad for my dude, but going back because his energy is like he's not confident. I believe that he thinks his lady can actually smash Drake, and she's an attractive young woman. I'm not gonna knock her. What we talked about earlier, Naomi, is that I don't believe that they are dressed to go to the same place. She got on the bodysuit romper showing all the assy. This nigga got on the goddamn overshirt. He got on the goddamn collar shirt on top of his black tee. So
wait, I need to see what he was wearing. I kind of remember her outfit.
Let's pull it. Oh no, I know because you thought about it, right?
Okay, yeah, because her outfit, and she had on like some J's. She got on regular shoes.
It didn't really show her shoes. That's what I said too.
Okay, because I feel like she a bitch that got on some tennis shoes, and I don't like that.
I mean, look at his.
But look at this nigga. Look at what this nigga wearing though.
I'm like, I feel like they go together, honestly.
Really?
That's how bitches be dressing out here sometimes. Like they'll think.
Okay, so let me ask you this question.
It's like a fit.
Here's the question, Naomi. Where could they be? Where are they going dressed like that?
Shit, they probably going to get something to eat and getting a drink. They going out.
Wait, hold on. Listen, maybe
I
tripping.
swear they going out.
Maybe I'm tripping because this is his lady. This ain't some chick he just met. This is his lady. Me and my lady not going to get some food. And listen, y'all know I don't really like rompers. But even if I did, she not finna wear a tight bodysuit romper to go get some food. God damn, that's what you wearing to get food?
Yeah. Well, I don't see it like, because I feel like I don't really like that outfit. But I don't.
Hold on, Naomi. So we going to a steakhouse. We going to a nice steakhouse, and that's what you rocking?
Man, you go to a nice steakhouse and it's gonna be some regular people and fucking Jesus.
I understand it's gonna be regular people in there. What I'm telling you is that what you got on when you get up, your ass is hanging out. And you got to pull down your romper out your ass.
Well, they probably not going to a nice steakhouse. Like I'm thinking on some Houston shit, they could literally just be going to a bar getting some food and shit. Like just stepping out on some day type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. My dude don't seem too confident with that. He was
like, I'm an idol too.
Right. He don't
Nigga,
seem
you
very
is not
confident.
Drake.
Okay, Naomi, here's the
He's
question.
talking to me. He asked me a question.
Naomi, here's the question to you. If your dude happened to ask you, hey, you know, if I just gave you a pass, you know, what celebrity would you or who would you smash? Would you, first of all, would you even answer that?
I would say nobody. The fuck? And my fast answer is gonna be like nobody, babe. Only you. That's gonna be my automatic answer, okay? So, but no, I feel like I would never tell. Like she's dumb as fuck to even say some shit like that in front of her nigga. Like even if she did have an answer, even if she do know who she was.
Courtney said
you can't just say that shit in front of your nigga.
Courtney said they're probably going to one of these new trendy food spots where all the girls are dressed like that.
I feel like
all the girls are showing the ass
like that.
Yes, all girls show ass these days.
Okay.
And you don't even know that her ass is showing. You can't even see her ass.
No. You
don't even know if she got ass.
Now that is correct. I don't know if she got ass, but what I do know is every time they say the word Drake, watch her hands. Play it from the beginning, Mo. Watch her hands, Naomi. Every time the name Drake is brought up, watch her hands. Let's go, Mo. Let's watch her hands every time the word Drake is brought up.
Anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Rub it,
Drake.
Just because
Rub it
I
again.
think that he's sexy, and I like his music. Yeah,
Nothing more, nothing less.
nothing more, nothing less. He looks.
Every time they said Drake, she had to rub on her ass because she just couldn't just keep her hands still. When she was talking about her man, her hands were just on her lap.
She said, "Yeah, you my idol." Yeah.
Yeah, you my idol, nigga. Yeah, you alright.
No, because like she said, would you smash anybody else? Yes. I can't believe she answered like that.
He answered for her and she agreed. He said, "No, she would smash Drake." She said, "Yeah, you know." Damn.
And the fact that he already know. Oh my god.
Yep.
He know Drake can get all this pussy.
That's crazy.
However he want it. Like, wait a minute.
He was crying in the club that night.
Facts. Like, I feel like
fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he need to stand up for himself.
No, he needs to leave.
I told him before you jumped on, Naomi, I said this relationship got a week and a half, 2 weeks tops.
No, like, cause I feel like no, you got me fucked up, bitch.
Yeah,
especially when his answer was like, I wouldn't fuck nobody. Like
now Mo said that was a toxic answer by him. No,
I feel like that was cap for sure.
Was it cap? You feel well? That's what she said.
It wasn't, but it wasn't an immediate answer. He contemplated. He literally was like with that face, like, well, and she was like, he knows he has somebody. He's just not gonna say it.
And I feel like her even saying that is like, not you think it's another bitch that he wanna fuck. I would either way. I think
I don't know, but she probably calling out his shit because don't be trying to act all shy and shit like you don't be.
No, but like nigga, don't say that shit in front
don't be shy now.
You're liable to get hit in your mouth. Like you want to fuck another bitch? Are you dead ass serious saying that?
But after you just talked about wanting to fuck Drake, I mean,
no, but that's why she should have never said that.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't got no room to get mad about that at that point because girl, you already done, got all hot and bothered about Drake right here while we talking about him and shit. So, but I don't know. We also talked about, what I think it was Roy that said he was like, I feel like she would cheat. Like she would be the, I think it was Lionel that was like, she would be the cheater in this situation.
No, it's definitely given that. You can
but I said that I feel like, honestly, he would be more on some sneak shit because you trying to tiptoe around the question. At least she was flat out with her shit. She was like, yeah, well, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was like,
y'all got the same brains, Naomi.
I wouldn't sleep with no other woman. I would take $1 million. Boy, that's not the question.
Now, for real, he did try to slide that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to tiptoe around that shit. I don't trust you.
One more time from the top, Mo. Let's go.
All right, hold on.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
She would go
Yes.
smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy
She rubbing that ass.
and I like his
Oh, she can't take
music. Yeah,
Nothing more, nothing less.
nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm
Yeah.
an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
I'm an idol too. Okay.
You are. You're my idol.
Music. All right, bet.
All right, yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
What if she gave you a guilt-free pass?
If I had a guilt-free pass, would I use it?
He's trying to act like he don't have somebody in mind, but I feel like he does.
If the guilt-free pass meant that I was about to get $1 million, I'd use it. But I'm not thirsty to go smash any other women.
All right.
Like she's thirsty to go smash Drake.
I'm not thirsty. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
That's
yo, that's an argument they've been having for a while. And shout out to Dreamer because she said now Drake gonna listen.
No, especially how Drake is. That would definitely
Yes.
That's why he felt that way.
Like not getting the news to him.
That's the type of shit that gets
He's
Drake
like,
off.
another bitch.
Drake gets off on that type of shit. He's like, oh shit, hold on. I
There
can
you
like
go.
fuck
There
up
you
their
go, better talk
relationship.
about it.
Yeah, let me fuck up their relationship. Boom.
Like,
Knock
you
that
know, he a
off.
Scorpio.
Yep.
But like with like her energy is kind of bird energy. I got
No, it's giving thirsty.
Yeah, it's bird energy. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, your
But
nigga
I'm
standing
just a bird.
and you standing there talking about, he already know I fuck Drake. Why? Because his music fire. Really, bitch?
Well, she did say he was sexy. She was like, he's sexy.
Okay, but like,
Like,
is
so
he?
you like light skinned niggas.
But like her dude is light
I'm
skinned.
like, see, I would just ignore anybody that's gonna be asking me questions. Like, get somebody else to do
I know. I literally saying, "Excuse me, I'm trying to go get some tequila."
it. Like, y'all would be trying to record me. Like, bitch, where's the waiver? I need
These
to
cameras
sign
on my
it.
grill.
Yeah, if I was dude, I wouldn't even answer that question. I've been, we wouldn't even have him like, hey, can I ask y'all some questions? No.
Oh my god! I'm like, oh look, there's Beyonce, and then like
Right.
sneak off to the side.
We're not even gonna have this conversation.
No, I
because, like,
definitely nigga, no.
he seemed like he was annoyed because she's told him that before.
Yeah.
Told
But-
him that she would F Drake. And like, yeah. And listen, with her look, I believe that's what I told Mo and Lionel earlier. With her look, I think that he thinks that she has the potential to actually succeed with having sex with Drake.
Yeah.
I think he's thinking, damn, she might actually be able to pull this off. Like, that's got to be
So
tough.
it's more of a reality.
Yeah.
It's just like naming another person.
Let me pull her back up.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like.
let me pull her back up. She's not an ugly woman. She got a nice body, young chick. I mean, and we know Drake is with the bullshit.
No, so ladies, pimping one-on-one. Like, if you get asked a question like that in front of your nigga, why would you answer it? If you know your nigga could hear your answer.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to my man Franchise Teeth. Totally disrespectful. And then he said, why are women so disrespectful in 2023? Let me ask my lady.
They're disrespectful to men they don't give a fuck about. So I feel like she don't really give a fuck about that nigga. Cause like I said, I wouldn't say that shit to my man. There's no, like, no, what the fuck? I am not admitting no fucking like fucking
Hey, Franchise Teeth. I said the same thing. I said this nigga's fit is from like 04, 05. Ain't nobody wearing no button down collars no more, nigga. Like on some oversized shit. That's throwback shit. Like, I don't know who this nigga is. And so that's why we had like a 20-minute conversation before you jumped on, Naomi, obviously, about this nigga's fit. Cause we was like, they don't look like they going to the same spot. This nigga got on a fit from like 15 years ago, and she got on like the bodysuit romper. So, you know, she on some whole other shit with the bodysuit romper.
What do niggas wear nowadays?
Not that shit. Niggas don't wear fucking niggas who just wear like maybe just a black tee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, so why are you coming at him so hard if niggas are just putting on? They're just leaving
because the overshirt means something. That means that like he thought that like that was appropriate. That's why I'm saying like maybe they
I don't think his outfit is that bad.
Okay, so you would go out with a nigga dressed like this. Let's pull this up.
I think her outfit's worse.
You think what?
I think her outfit's worse. I actually don't like what she's wearing.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I gotta see the shoes though, but I feel like the shoes are disappointing.
We can't see her shoes.
No,
but let me ask you this.
I feel like they're disappointing.
Let me ask you this, Naomi. Where do you think both of them dressed like that? Where are they going together dressed like that?
They're going out on some day shit.
But it's nighttime. It's clearly nighttime, no.
Okay, they on a river walk in San Antonio.
Hilarious, by the way.
I feel like this would be a perfect like San Antonio fits. Like this is San Antonio shit for sure.
Whoa.
Hey, Courtney said, but isn't the hall pass question supposed to be fun and silly? It was only awkward because he didn't answer. I agree.
That shit is never just fun and silly. It's supposed to be that on the surface, but that shit gonna piss you off later.
Yeah.
Like,
at the same time, I think
I'm still gonna be thinking about this. You gonna be getting in the bed.
Hey, that nigga
like I bet you wish you could fuck Drake right now, huh?
Right.
But no, now you just gotta fuck me.
Not her settling. I see settling and he know it.
Hey, my nigga Teef said no man getting a box dressing like that. Hilarious.
I'm crying real tears. Yeah. This segment has been
no, but we talked about the whole fit breakdown. We talked about this shit. And I was saying I literally said, I was like, I feel like she got on some sandals. I feel like she got on some chanclas.
No, like she flip-flopping around. I could just tell.
But but let me say this though. I can't see the backside, but she do look like she got a little bump. I don't know how much ass she got.
I'm pretty sure she got ass. I would bet that
she got a little bump back there though. I can tell. Mo, bring it back one more time. And I want everybody to pay attention to how every time Drake is mentioned, she rubs on her ass. Go ahead, Mo.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing. Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Rub that ass. There you go.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy and I like his music. Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing.
Every time this nigga said the word Drake, she had to rub on that ass. That's subconscious energy that she letting Drake know.
No.
All of this is yours, Drake.
No, I was just thinking that's probably like hella tell. So maybe she already has cheated. I feel like there's something like where the energy is coming and she's having to
Hold on, Naomi. Hold on. My man Franchise Teef said it's a short sleeve, vertical stripe button down equals sucker. I was saying that earlier. That shit looks like he's on some weird shit.
No, but the next one, look, she looking straight.
He said she got on the uniform. She looking straight. Bro looks like he want to go get his girl.
He want to get his girl took.
Get his girl took. Facts.
He's not being for real. I told y'all this with the fit breakdown. I said he's not being serious. Like, come on, be for real, please.
She's definitely. I feel like, bro, she's giving bird. She's definitely cheating.
Either that, or I just also get like super insecure vibes from him, though.
Hey, I do agree with you.
I feel like this outfit is like I'm trying to be that guy, but it's not quite computing the way he expects it to be. Like,
I need to know how old he is. I need to know how old he is because that fit don't work in 2023. Nobody dresses like that in 2023. Nobody throws on like a t-shirt and throws on like the short sleeve collar on top of it. Who's rocking that?
He would have been better off wearing a flannel or something.
Is that a Rockaware shirt? Like, what is he wearing?
That's that fashion over men. I told you.
Fashion. Oh, man.
That's that fast fashion shirt.
Ooh, oh, hold on. Teeth, franchise Teeth is disrespectful. He says she's a two-way, she's a second phone. Facts.
She got a second phone.
She got a second phone. Facts.
Nah, he's from a parallel universe.
Man, like,
He said exactly what he said.
Break. I'll
hey,
be right back.
hold on.
He
Y'all said
literally
it
just
earlier.
said that.
Hey, Teeth, Mo and Lionel said that
Every
earlier.
time I
They
get
said,
it together,
they said,
I
yo,
say,
the
"Great."
inside don't even match the shirt. They said the same shit. So that means he got a cheap ass shirt on.
No
disrespect to the homie. But okay, Teeth, let me ask you this, franchise Teeth. It seems like the young lady might be a little badder than what he's accustomed to. Cause his fit don't seem like he used to fucking with bad bitches. I don't know what state or city that they in, but she's giving to me that she feels like she's a bad bitch. That's her energy she's giving to me.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just came up on that. Like maybe they've been together and she newly got bad. And now she's trying to see like what the streets is looking like now that the situation is different.
You right, Naomi. That it could be that.
Now, like I didn't fucking glowed up past this nigga.
She didn't grew up and like they've been together since high school. She didn't grew up and got a little thicker. Them hips done spread a little bit. My nigga franchise T said he's way out of his league. That's why he letting her say that. What she said, bro. Shout out to my nigga franchise Teeth. I say this all the time. Niggas that's dating out of their league, that's the problem today. Cause they feel like they not worthy, so they let these women get out of pocket. I know that's gonna get me canceled. But if you with me, Teeth, this is what I said earlier, franchise Teeth. I said this. If you with me, you can't say a nigga like Drake, you can't say Future, you can't say Wayne.
Ooh,
you can't
say Future.
Let me say this. I'll tell you why, Naomi, because you can't say a nigga that we know out here is fucking mad bitches. Because to me, if I'm really with you like that, and you saying if I give you a hall pass, you gonna fuck a nigga that's fucking a bunch of bitches, I'm like, well, goddamn, like you just want to be a groupie? Like, I mean, come on now, goddamn. That's giving groupie energy now.
That's why you just can't answer the question. Like, because if you can't say a famous nigga who's supposed to not be attainable, like, you can't say nobody for real. Like, you can't say nobody name. So that's just a wild question to even ask somebody in a relationship.
I know.
And I would never, like, I'm not dumb like that. Like, I'm so good on the fly. Like, I would never tell him myself. Like, that's one thing I would never do. I would never, ever tell him myself. Bitch, you got to find the evidence on a nigga like me. You got to have that shit proof. And even then.
As they should.
I ain't saying shit. Nigga, where's my lawyer?
Hilarious. I just want everybody to see that her and Naomi got the same braids. I just want everybody to see that.
And they on the same waves too.
Not they on the same waves.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I'm committed.
It's the same energy. I'm just saying it's the same energy, Naomi. I'm just saying.
It's the vibe of the braid. The braid come true, and yeah, your girl gonna buy.
Yeah, it's a lot going on right there, man. I don't know. All right, man. We can ready to get up out of here for the night. Let me first shout out to Jess Hilarious, man. I know she getting a lot of backlash. I think, maybe she was a little harsh in the way she approached the conversation. But I think everybody needs to maybe step back and just really take a look at what she said versus how she said it. Right. So I'll say that for Jess. And I want to do this before we get out of here.
I don't even know why she said anything because she knows we're not allowed to say anything.
I know. But I want to say this before we get out of here for the night. I want to say this, man. Because I don't get to say it enough on air. I maybe said it before. I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate you all, right? Mo, I appreciate you. Mo, from the time that she first came into the goddamn garage, right? When Lionel hit her up and told her to pull up, she's been a real one on the show. So I always got to make sure that I acknowledge Mo, even when, like, you know, she got shit to do. She got school work. She got real work, right? She'll pull up and make sure she's here for the show. So I got to make sure I always acknowledge Mo for doing that. And we really do. I really appreciate you for always being here for the audience and in a little bit for me as well. Shout out to Naomi also, because she was someone who was like a real watcher and listener of the show and then became a participant, right? And so, like, people don't
It
understand.
happened for me. It can happen to you.
Right. And people don't understand that transition, right? That, like, it is a curve. It's a learning curve from going from someone who's just like jumping in the comments to like now you're on the show, and every week, whatever we're talking about, you got to have an opinion. You got to have something to say. And so, like, we really appreciate you, Naomi, for your passion that you bring to the show, and just for your unrelenting perspective, right? You always come with who you are. You don't waver who you are, and you make sure that you bring that every single week. And I appreciate that. And to my man Lionel, man, from the time I met you at fucking Wayne's Wings original location, right? When we both came in there with like our own drink, Lionel has always been Lionel. That's the one thing I can say. I know him and JC got some differences, right? JC's my man. It's weird because JC's my man and Lionel's my man. And I know that them niggas are oil and water, right? Which is okay because Lionel is always gonna be Lionel, right? You can love him, you can hate him, but he's gonna come with his perspective. He's gonna approach things the way he approaches it. Some shit he's like, you know, he approaches it and you like, oh, Lionel is tame today, and some shit he's turning up and he's unrelenting on, right? And so it's just the way it is. I do want to get to one more topic before we close out tonight. But I just wanted to make sure I like gave y'all flowers in case I haven't done it in a while, man. Just to let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all, because for me, this is a time where I can come on at least for 2 hours throughout the week and just have a conversation where I know I'm in a safe space. And of course, I have conversations with my wife, but sometimes, man, it's healthy to have conversations with the audience, with you all, right? And we just converse and have a good time, have a drink, have a smoke, and we can just chill, man. So I just wanted to say that from my heart to y'all. All right?
Yeah, for sure. And you are so appreciated too. Because after hosting that one show, I know like it's really some work and shit that gotta go into it. And of course, he be doing all the tech and holding all this shit down. So shout out to you, because you're the reason that we here, period.
Facts. And doing the virtual shit because you were the one that figured out how to get on after pandemic hit. You know what I'm saying? It took a little bit of figuring out, but we're here. We've been doing the shit now for going on like 2 or 3 years since the pandemic really hit. So it's been an adjustment, but you've honestly just kind of it also is a thing to keep everyone together as well. I understand that we all have our own part in, you know, showing up and being here, but to be able to keep that, you know, that push going, because like you said, there was times when it was like we had to rebuild, in a sense, like rebuild pretty much from the ground up, because that last one, we know the story, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we had to rebuild and to continue to encourage and, you know, keep people interested, keep things going, keep, you know, people coming in whenever we may have somebody who is just not at that, in a transitional part of their life, they off the show, you know what I'm saying? We've had Bree on the show, we've had JC on the show, we've had Chris Blake on the show, you know what I'm saying? So you kept the panel good.
That was like really seasons.
Yeah, so it's like really seasons of people that have come through. Definitely held it down for No Strings. Keeps it pushing. Right. So we definitely appreciate you. Love you right back. Give you your flowers too, because you deserve
Let me
it.
say, I feel like I'm like Timmy Turner, like the black Timmy Turner. And like you and Naomi, you and your wife are like my Fairly Odd Parents, like my hood, little Cosmo and Wanda. I love so much. I love y'all. Y'all are the best. And yeah, the rest is fucking history. Ever since I met Naomi, it's been history. You know, that's just what love does, though. It grows. You know, it's not like stifling shit. And so it's only up from here.
Facts, man. Thank y'all for that. Can we go here before we go out here for the night? Did y'all hear that Idris Elba almost got shot?
No. And
shit.
What? Why are you laughing like that?
Idris Elba.
Y'all, I'm really having a time tonight because I'm on a shroom trip tonight.
Oh
so,
shit!
I know. I'm just like I'm having a great time. I'll say that, but it's an interesting time. So that news right after that, like soliloquy, just took me out.
Hold on, before we get out of here for the night. Hold on, let me send this to Mo so Mo can pull it up.
What was Idris?
Pull this up, Mo. This is from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I want to pull this up. We're gonna play a little bit of this. So what happened? Let me set this up before we play it. Idris Elba. So he saw a black, I'm assuming it's a black dude and a black woman. They were having an argument out in public, and he went to intervene. I told y'all about this a long time ago. All that jumping in people's business. But here's what happened. Let me know when you got it up, Mo. I was gonna pull this up.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, let's go. I want to pull this up from Idris Elba. This nigga almost got taken out. And I want to react to this before we get up out of here for the night. And we forgot to talk about, we haven't talked about it for 2 weeks. Maybe we talk about it next week. That whole situation where like the girl who was having her birthday party, but then she wanted everybody to pay. That was wild, right? Did y'all see that? Where she was having her birthday
they had
dinner?
racked up hella money at the restaurant.
Yeah.
But they wanted to split it equally instead of paying for.
We'll go there next week. We'll talk about
no,
that.
Maybe we will because I feel very like strongly about that.
Okay, let's go here.
Wow.
Let's play this real quick from Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Let's go, Mo.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like
okay, you can fast forward some of that.
This is such a crazy title. I was not imagining seeing
29
that.
minutes after the hour. Yeah, we got the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Rita Brent, sitting
Okay, this is
Our
Idris
top
Elba.
for people always asking where next. Brent has a hot spot. Good morning.
Good morning, Maria.
Here we
morning,
go.
Everybody. I'm Rita Brent, sitting in for the Brat this morning, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. All right, y'all. The sexiest man alive almost got shot. Nope, not Special K. Idris Elba. Some of his most memorable roles have been gun-wielding good guys, but the actor was left terrified after being threatened at gunpoint during an altercation in the United States. He said, "I nearly lost my life after attempting to stop a man who was threatening his girlfriend outside a club." He said a guy was screaming in her face, saying, "I will blank, blank kill you." And Idris went over and said, "Look how beautiful she is. Why would you talk to this beautiful princess like that?" The star says he pulled out a gun, stuck it right in my face, and goes, "You talking about my girl?" He thought I was trying to hit on her. And I remember thinking, I better not talk to him like that because there are consequences. So, needless to say, Idris lived to tell the story, but this could have ended badly. You know, we're glad he is okay. Yeah.
Let's go. Right there. He jumped in them folks' business. And that nigga said, "Hold on, nigga, who you talking about?"
No, and then said what he said. Like
he thought that what he was saying was gonna be some dope shit. Like, "Hey, brother, you don't want look how beautiful that."
No,
queen
and he's
is.
all British and shit, right? So
Right.
it's all sounding different. I gotta forget. Like, okay, wait, let me hear it in his like sexy ass accent. No, like yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And dude pulled out
I
that.
wonder if he knew that was Idris Elba when he did that. Like, damn, how dare you do that to him? Like,
that nigga pulled out that blicky and said,
I'm confused because you defending her after you just talking about you finna kill her. So like,
no, but you know, niggas is like that. Like, bitch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these niggas be crazy.
He was like, "Nah, bitch, what, you trying to talk about my bitch? You
no,
trying
and the fact that he had
like,
a gun, I feel like that's a dead ass threat to make. Like, you can't just be telling motherfuckers you're gonna kill somebody. You got the gun right there. Like, no, like, and then he pulled it on him. He was probably really dead ass ready to kill her, and
I feel like this
she was still
situation
gonna
is
be his girl.
This is a
Like,
crazy ass
I
situation.
killed my girl.
Oh my god, so crazy. But like it's really crazy. I'm glad no one was shot. But I feel like this is crazy as fuck. The fact that this Idris Elba, I'm laughing because it feels like a skit. Like it feels like I'm watching like a comical skit, and Idris Elba approaches this fighting couple. It's just crazy. It's really crazy. And now the gun's going like everywhere. Now he's defending the bitch that he was just fighting with. It's crazy. This is crazy.
That's wild, right? Like he came up on some like with that, to Naomi's point, with that fly ass English accent, right? On some she's a beautiful woman. Why are you talking to her like that? And that nigga was like, nigga, if you don't get the
This is
fuck out
America.
of my face with that bullshit, fuck out of here, nigga. I'll do something to you and her. Fuck out of here. Look at, hold on. You think she beautiful? So you choosing, right? Like,
come on, bro. Which is it? Like, cause you was just ready to kill her. Like, I'm confused.
Right. And he pulled up trying to talk some, hey, she's a beautiful queen talk, and that nigga was like, I hear you.
He you think you better than me? Like, that's how he felt.
Right.
Please.
You think you better than me because you just so charming and
you're so fucking British.
No, for real. Like, get the fuck. Well, she gonna keep his ass over there overseas from here on out. He like, fuck this American shit.
No, but I feel like she's like, damn, I hate him with this crazy ass nigga because Idris Elba's here calling me beautiful.
No, for
I guess
real.
he's married. I guess he's married, but she's like, damn.
No, her perspective.
This could have been
would
my
be
end.
hilarious.
Like,
No, that might have
I've
been
been waiting for a moment like this, and this crazy ass nigga is here.
That might have been a wake up call moment for her. She
No,
like, I can pull people like Idris Elba, girl, bye.
This is too
I'm
much.
beautiful.
Woo, just imagine her sitting there in the middle of this and like, yeah, what is she thinking? And here comes Idris Elba, but then here goes the guy that she's been with, like ready to kill her, but then also defending her like there's no tomorrow. It's like, what do you do? How perplexed.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, hold on, Mo. As we close this out, I want you to pull this up, Mo, from Aries Spears.
You can send me like 7 different videos.
This the last one, Mo. I be doing this shit on my own, Mo. This the last one. This the last one for the night. We'll get up out here on tonight. This is gonna go along with the situation from Idris Elba and his English accent. This is a bit from Aries Spears. Shout out to Aries Spears. We doing this on free. I'm sorry, on free. We doing this on fair use, right? This is just for entertainment purposes only. Shout out to Aries Spears. But this is his bit.
I've been in and out of therapy with them.
Damn, Mo. Okay, this is his bit that he's doing about people with English accents. To Naomi's point, let me know when you're ready, Mo.
All right, hold on.
We good?
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. We holding. Uh-oh, what happened, Mo?
Oh, I didn't realize I opened it in the same window.
There we go. Mo, back up. We ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Go ahead, hit it, Mo. Oh, shit. Hold on. Why my shit ain't going? Hold on. Hold on, Mo.
Híjole.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. My fault. There you go. Bring it back, Mo. Bring it back.
So I appreciate a good culture. I appreciate a good accent. You got the right accent, you can get away with a lot of shit. You be in a club and say something foul to a woman in an American accent, she might slap the shit out of you. Like, excuse me, baby, I don't mean to bother you, but you got a fat ass. I love to take you home, fuck the shit out you. Motherfucker. English accent, that just roll off the tongue different. Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, but I'd really love to take you back to my hotel and fuck you doggy stuff a little bit, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, where you from? That shit is...
Shout out to
something else. Ladies, y'all laughing. Some of the fellas might try that on the way home. Just have a good time at the comedy show tonight, ain't you really? The next light, because you give me a little bit of head, just a little bit. I don't want much, just want you to polish me knob, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie, I'll use that shit to get some pussy. I'll walk up to a woman and say anything. Excuse me, you know what time it is? Oh my God, the accent is beautiful. Where are you from? I just make shit up. McDonald's, England. Have you ever heard of it? I live right off of Egg McMuffin Lane. Have you ever heard of it? Oh my God, girl, you live off of Egg McMuffin. Let's go. tell you what accent is not sexy is that East Indian accent, that 7-Eleven shit, that turban shit.
Hilarious.
That dot towel shit. Ladies, trust me,
Let's
you do
go.
not want that on top of you on a Saturday.
Huh?
Hold on. Let them bring that. Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Fuck it. Let's go. Go ahead, Mo.
Saturday night. I'm going to give it to you. I know you want it, you dirty bitch. I know you want it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm going to give you my Pakistani beef, you motherfucker. Say my name. Say Pumasanji. Pumasanji.
Hey, but the English accent does come across. Like, I know a lot of women who really like that
No,
shit.
I love an accent. My husband gonna have an accent.
Hold on. Whoa. Not you trying to manifest it. And then we said, fuck it. It is what it is. You want that nigga to talk like that. That nigga got to have an accent, right?
I love a good accent. It doesn't even have to be like a British accent, even though I do love British accent. My favorite British accent is Russell Brand. I love his voice.
Ooh, okay.
But no, I've always loved like an Irish accent, like an Irish brogue. I don't mind Scottish either, but just like different. But when it comes to even just American accents, I love me a Louisiana man. Like I like Louisiana accents, like New Orleans specifically. Like they just different.
Oh, so you want a Lil Boosie or a goddamn, what's the other nigga name?
Not Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie from Baton Rouge. I feel like that's.
How about Webby? You want Webby? Charlemagne.
I fucking definitely do fuck with Webby. Webby was always my favorite.
Webby can't talk at all, Naomi. That nigga.
I just love a Louisiana nigga.
Shout out to Webby, man. Webby, my guy. I like Webby. Shout out to Webby.
Yeah, I mean maybe not them specifically, but I think Louisiana men are so sweet. Like they're so sweet. I like it.
Are we ever gonna get a new Webby and goddamn Boosie? No?
Nah.
All right. Well, I'm sad now. Let's get out of here for the night. Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. Shout out to Torian out there. Shout out to Amber out there, man. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole No Strings family. We out of here for the night, man. Y'all make sure y'all continue to rock with us. Man, I've been blown away by the numbers that we continuing to do right now. It's continuing to grow. We back on that string that we were on maybe a year and a half ago, to where everything was just continuing to grow and going up. So I thank y'all, man. Continue to rock with us, man. We out here. We'll be back next Wednesday. I probably might go live this Saturday. This Saturday is a big fight between the Texas boy Errol Spence and the homie from Nebraska, Terrence Crawford. Mega fight in boxing. So I'm probably going to go live on this channel right after that fight ends to discuss it with the people, because I'm going to be off that. I'm going to be off some brown for sure. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with me for that on Saturday, man. And everybody else, we'll catch y'all, man. We out of here. Peace for the night.
Peace.